Hi guys, I'm Audi and I'm going to explain about in June 2018 question 2 in part of A and B. So I'm going to talk about the actuary in taxation area. So as we all know that tax is something that is compulsory contribution to the state revenue levied by the government. So that means that tax may affect the behavioral changes of some people, because some people may need some money to contribute in their life, and because of tax they have to pay more. But this is one of the way the government need to find revenue. That's why it's levied by the government. So as you all know, tax is always part of actual work, because for an actuary they have to actually calculate the accumulated value. They can to calculate the value of the tax, so that the government can actually know how to take from people and from the government itself, not from the government, from the country itself. So there are personal tax. So personal tax is actually to all the people around here. That is for personal individual. Let's say they buy something, they have to pay tax. They got income, they have to pay tax, income tax, and all other things. They want to buy food. Also, there are service tax, and after that, the corporate tax. The corporate tax is where all the corporates in the country actually have to pay the tax. And after that, they have capital gains tax, other tax, the tax and double tax agreements. And actually, for actuary, they should be aware of future changes to the taxation regime, because if they have to forecast the tax in the future, so that they have to forecast the tax in the future, so that they can manage the tax to the government, so that the government did not take tax more or less, that can probably tremble the country, and take more that can make people suffer. So we proceed to in employment injury scheme. So in employment injury scheme, it actually provides protection to employee who suffer from accidents arising from work. I'm reading it from here, my paper right here. I'm just going to read and explain to you later. Employment injury means personal injury to an employee caused by an accident or an occupational disease arising out of and in the course of employment in an industry to which this act applies. That means whenever someone works in this place and he got injured by, I don't know, maybe an engineer, got hit. Not a permanent injury. I mean, like maybe just got cut from somewhere in the machine, or a permanent injury. Maybe he ripped his arm off, I think, and that makes this is one of the explanation, these examples for employment injury scheme. So moving on, we should go to invalidity scheme. So I'm just going to read it here. An insured person shall be considered as suffering from invalidity by reason of specific morbid condition of permanent nature, either incurable or is not likely to be cured, and no longer capable of earning by work corresponding to his strength and physical ability. At least one over three of the earning of a sound insured person. So that means the person is, like they said, in a specific morbid condition, I mean like it's fatal, it's of permanent nature, I mean like it's got to be cancer or anything that is not longer capable of earning their money from work. So this is one of the invalidity scheme explanation and examples. So the last one is the self-employed employment scheme. So I'm just going to read it here. SOCSO provides scheme for self-employed taxi drivers. So this is taxi drivers or individuals carrying out similar services under the employment social security scheme. It says that individuals carrying out similar services under self-employment social security scheme. That means that not only taxi drivers, can be lots of drivers, right? Can be bus drivers, I don't know, maybe lots of drivers. Okay, these schemes provide protection to self-employed insured persons from employment injuries during work-related activities, maybe car crash or accidents maybe. And this scheme also provides cash benefits to taxi drivers and their dependents, besides providing medical care, physical rehabilitation, and vocational training. It means it doesn't provide just medical support, it also provides money so that they can use it, I mean like for their kids to go to school, I mean like for them to buy foods in the future. And I think that's all from me. Thank you.